Alakazam here, bringing you guys another VGC 2017 game. We're going up against Ken, and I'm going to be using a different lead you guys have seen in some of my earlier videos, but this is with like fully EV trained, like correctly IV trained Pokemon. So we're going to be using Tapu Lele Alakazam. I think this is a super fun lead, and these guys just hit like trucks. Remember, this is a Life Orb, Psychic Surge on both of these guys boosted, Stab Psychic from the Tapu Lele, as well as a potential Z move from the Alakazam. We have the Psychic Z move on there. We also have access to Psychic. We also have access to Ally Switch. Really cool set on the Alakazam. And then we're following it up with Garchomp and Tapu Koko. I pretty much just have the Tapu Koko in here to check the potential Celesteela, which we see from our opponent. So I'm just going to start this one off, get right into it, and show you guys that the way I like to build teams, if you haven't noticed, is I don't like to build like one team that it starts with this lead and then you play from there. I like to build the team that's like 2 or 3 different lead combinations and you adapt to your current situation. So this is one of my other favorite leads, the Tapu Koko Alakazam. It hits very, very hard. I have one-shot potential on almost any Pokemon in the game, and I hit very fast. These are 2 Pokemon that are fully invested in speed. So what we're going to see right here is we're going to see Gyarados' Intimidate activate. We're going to see Tapu Lele's Psychic Surge activate. It's going to block all priority moves, and it's going to make all Psychic moves deal an additional 1.5 damage. So starting the turn off here, we're going to go for the Psychic Z move. This is one of my favorite animations, and it's, let me see if I can remember its name. It's Psychic, like, break everything, break the walls down. I don't even know what it's called. Shattered Psyche. So Alakazam's going to be using this. Remember, Alakazam is a very fast Pokemon. It has, almost, I think, like 405 base, or not base, but like 405 special attack, level 100. And it's more than enough in the Psychic Terrain to pick up a one-shot on the Garchomp, who I was very fortunate to not be fighting against Focus Sash Garchomp. And then we're also, since we're using Tapu Lele, who has a faster speed than Gyarados, we're going to go for that stabbed Life Orb, everything terrain. I mean, I've said it a million times. I mean, the one-shot potential is ridiculous out of this lead, and if they don't have big steel types, or they don't have big dark types, you're just going to run them over. Like, even Marowak. Marowak isn't really a Pokemon that can live through this much of an onslaught. Celesteela is a great one, but at this point, I have all 4 of my Pokemon, and he makes a great play. Like, at this point, like, I was thinking, like, I'm just going to press buttons and win the game, but you know, there's not really that much my opponent can do at this point. Like, we're also starting to kind of chunk the Celesteela. I'm wondering if I should have went for the Shadow Ball there. The reason why I went for Shadow Ball over Psychic, because remember, Psychic is stabbed, and then it gets the Psychic Terrain boost, so it pretty much makes a not very effective Psychic the same as a regular Psychic. So Psychic's 90 base would be stronger than Shadow Ball's 80 base, but Shadow Ball has a 20% chance to drop that special D, and I realized that I kind of needed to speed up the winning process on that Celesteela. So that's why I went for Shadow Ball. And here we're just going for an Ally Switch with the Alakazam because he used Leech Seed on my Tapu Lele. I figured he would try to use Leech Seed on the Alakazam. And I'm just trying to buy time as well as pick up a free one-shot on Marowak. Like, Marowak is a bulky Pokemon. You don't expect to just one-shot all these Pokemon. It's so ridiculous. As we see a Flash Cannon come out on what was the Tapu Lele slot before my Flash Cannon. So at this point, remember, we have Garchomp and Tapu Koko in the back. There's still a few turns left in this game, and he's pretty much what he's going to try and do with Celesteela. For those of you that don't know, he's going to try to put up Leech Seeds. I don't really see substitutes this game, but you pretty much put up Leech Seeds on all your opponent's Pokemon, and you try to just wait the game out. You see he has leftovers. He pretty much walls both of my Pokemon out pretty freaking hard. But he's still taking good damage. Like, at this point, I'm just kind of scouting for my own purposes. I'm like, how much damage does he take from these? I kind of want to know because, you know, while I feel like I'm pretty good at knowing how much damage things do, this is a brand new gen. These are brand new Pokemon. So you always want to get a feel for when you're ahead. Like, how much damage do I really do? Because at this point, I'm waiting for him to KO something so I can bring in my Tapu Koko and just win, which is pretty much going to happen. So at this point, I think he has Leech Seed up on both of my Pokemon with his leftovers, and I'm like, alright, fine. You forced my hand. I don't want to play this game anymore. I'm not going to get walled out, because I know that since he's put up Leech Seed on both of them, he's just going to protect this turn. So I decided to switch. I think I actually even double switch. Come in with my Tapu Koko. Remember, this is a very fast electric-type Pokemon. He's going to activate his Electric Surge, and Electric Terrain hits the board. And at this point, you know, there's not really that much a Celesteela can do, because while it is a Steel type, it's also a Flying type, so Tapu Koko's Wild Charge boosted by the Electric Terrain would be enough to take it out. And it's funny, my Garchomp can't even hit this thing. I have, like, Poison attacks and Ground attacks on my Garchomp, but he doesn't know that. He's like, oh man, Rock Slide. But anyways, he decides to run there. There was no way I was really going to lose, but Yeah, that is the. I know that the game kind of trailed off towards the end, but that is the power of the Tapu Koko Alakazam. It hits very hard and very fast. It's a very easy team to play. So if you guys are looking for Pokemon to use and you don't really know what you should use, but you want to hit hard and fast, well, you should try this out. So remember, guys, if you have any questions, leave a comment below and let me know, and I'll do my best to answer. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.